In the world of superheroes, Thunderbolts might just be Marvel's last stand, in an era where fans are questioning whether the magic can ever truly return. Hailed by some as the film that could steer the wobbling Marvel Cinematic Universe back on course, Thunderbolts represents more than just another team-up. It symbolizes the studio's desperate bid to recapture the lightning-in-a-bottle moment once embodied by the Avengers saga. But many believe those golden days are long gone. With an increasingly saturated lineup of sequels, spin-offs, and streaming shows, the MCU has struggled to maintain its cultural dominance. Viewers who once felt like Marvel was essential viewing now find themselves disengaged, wondering if Thunderbolts is a bold new beginning or just another echo of a past no longer reachable. Meanwhile, far from the fictional battles of superheroes, a real-world shift is unfolding in the U.S. Department of Justice, one that could have lasting consequences for American democracy. In a major and controversial development, an internal memo obtained by the Associated Press reveals a striking change to the DOJ's Civil Rights Division, particularly its voting section. Rather than focusing on defending voting rights, a historic mission grounded in the landmark Voting Rights Act, the unit's new directive is to investigate voter fraud and ensure elections are free from what it calls suspicion. Critics warn this shift echoes conspiracy theories pushed by former President Donald Trump following his 2020 loss to Joe Biden. Despite multiple audits, recounts, and court decisions, many led by Republicans, that affirmed the integrity of that election, Trump and his allies have continued to question the results. Now, with Pam Bondi as Attorney General and Harmeet Dillon leading the Civil Rights Division, both strong Trump allies, the DOJ's mission appears to be pivoting toward that same discredited narrative. The department's new focus includes enforcing a controversial executive order that, among other things, requires proof of citizenship every time someone registers to vote. A measure experts say could block thousands of eligible Americans from voting. Legal scholars argue that much of the order is unconstitutional, pointing out that the power to regulate elections lies with the states and Congress, not the White House. Yet the concern remains. The voting section, once a guardian of equal access to the polls, is being repurposed to police a problem that doesn't statistically exist. Former DOJ officials and legal experts are sounding the alarm. The division's job is not to promote the politically expedient fiction that voter fraud is widespread, said Stacey Young, a veteran of the Civil Rights Division. And Justin Levitt, who advised the Biden administration on voting policy, warns that civil cases depend heavily on what the courts will accept, and the direction now being taken may find little legal grounding. As Marvel tries to reignite its universe on the big screen, America faces a much more sobering plotline off-screen, one where the stakes are nothing less than the integrity of its elections. Subscribe to our channel to get such latest news.